All right, let's get right into it. For the longest time, we've thought about AI as a tool, right? Kind of like a super smart search engine or a fancy autocomplete. Well, that's all changing, and it's changing fast. We're moving beyond just using AI, and we're starting to work with it. We're talking about welcoming a whole new kind of member to your team.
And look, this isn't just some clever marketing buzzword. Not really. Major AI companies like Anthropic are going out of their way to frame their models, like Claude, not as passive chatbots you just ask questions to, but as active collaborators. It's a really deliberate shift, a signal that we need to completely update our thinking on what AI is and what it can do for us professionally.
So that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If this new teammate isn't just fetching links or writing a quick email, what's its actual role? What does that collaboration look like day to day? And, more importantly, how does it change how we work? Let's unpack what this new AI job description really looks like. Okay, so to get a handle on our new AI colleague, we've got to start with its job description. And its number one skill, the thing it does better than anything else, isn't just crunching numbers. It's about making sense of the world. It's a specialist in sense-making.
I love this quote from Joel Lewenstein at Anthropic because he's hitting on something that, let's be honest, we all feel. Modern work is pure chaos. You're drowning in data, Slack messages, research docs, emails. It's a mess. And the main job of this new AI teammate is to jump right into that chaos with you and help you find some clarity.
And this is its superpower, sense-making. This is so much more than just summarizing a document. It's about taking a huge mountain of raw, messy information, all your notes, interview transcripts, customer feedback, and actually synthesizing it. It finds the important patterns, separates the signal from all the noise, and helps you build the mental models you need to make smarter decisions.
So when we talk about its responsibilities, it's really three big things. It's a true thinking partner. It helps you all the way from that first spark of an idea to the finished product. And it does all this right inside the tools you already know and use. But here's the thing. For any of this to work, for you to share your messy notes and half-baked ideas, you have to be able to trust it.
And that brings us to maybe the most important question of all. How do you build an AI that you can actually rely on? Well, it all comes down to how it's trained. You have to build a trustworthy colleague right from the very beginning. To get this, you gotta know about a huge shift in how these things are made. The old way, reinforcement learning from human feedback, was basically like trying to train a puppy. A human had to be there for every little thing, saying good job or bad job. It was slow, kind of expensive, and honestly super inconsistent. The new way, constitutional AI, is different. It's like giving the AI a rulebook, a constitution, so it can start to correct itself.
So, what exactly is constitutional AI? Think of it like this. It's the AI's internal moral compass. It's a set of principles, literally written down, inspired by things like the UN's Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The model uses this constitution to judge its own answers, with one clear goal: to always be helpful, honest, and harmless, all by itself. Now, this might look a little complicated at first, but the idea is actually pretty simple. Here's how it works. The AI generates a response, but then, and this is the magic part, it hits the brakes. It critiques its own answer against its constitution. If the answer breaks a rule, it rewrites it. This creates this amazing self-improvement loop where the AI is constantly getting better, without a human needing to look over its shoulder every second.
And the result of all this self-correction? It's a massive step forward. It's what the economists call a Pareto improvement, which is just a fancy way of saying you get to have your cake and eat it too. With this method, the AI model becomes way more harmless without getting any less helpful. You're not trading safety for power, you're getting more of both at the same time.
Okay, so we've got a capable, trustworthy AI teammate. Awesome. But this is a partnership, a two-way street. And if the AI's role is changing this much, well, you can bet our role has to change right along with it.
But here's the reality check from Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei. These things are not simple push-button machines. They're incredibly complex, sometimes unpredictable. You can't just give them an order and walk away. They need active human guidance.
And that's where we come in. The AI has all this incredible potential, but unlocking it, well, that's on us. Our new job, our most important skill is steering. It's all about asking the right questions, shaping the conversation, and guiding this powerful intelligence toward the right destination. So let's just break that down. What does this all really mean? It means our jobs are changing, like fundamentally. We're moving away from being the doers of every single little task and becoming the directors of intelligence.
Our value isn't so much in the manual work anymore, but in the big picture strategy and the thoughtful guidance we give our AI partners.
And this naturally leads to a pretty wild question about the future. If we're the directors, what does the org chart even look like anymore? How are we going to structure these new AI teams?
Dario Amodei has this awesome way of putting it. He says, at first, it'll be like being a professor with 1,000 brilliant, tireless grad students. The human, that's you, provides the vision and the big questions, and this army of AI agents does all the heavy lifting. But as this thing grows and evolves, what's the best way to structure it all? Are we going to be managing one super smart AI that does everything? Or will we be directing a whole team of different AIs that are each good at one specific thing? There are basically two competing visions for how this plays out. Okay, so in one corner, you've got the chief of staff model, a single generalist AI you can give any task to and it just figures it out. Super simple to use. In the other corner, you have the specialist model, a whole team of agents, one for user research, another for writing code, a third for marketing copy. They'd be incredibly precise at their jobs, but man, that could be a lot for you, the director, to manage. The real answer? It's probably going to be a mix of both, but this debate is going to shape how we all work for years. So look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi dream anymore. The tech is here, the new team member is ready to clock in. The only real question left is, are you ready for it? Are you prepared to stop being just a doer of tasks and start being a leader of intelligence?